guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this bluish brown smoky eye using the Natasha Denona bronze palette. So if you want to learn how to get this look, please keep on watching. I'm going to start off by priming our eyelids. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base. I'm going to go ahead and set the eyeshadow base. I'm using the MAC and Patrickstarr Patrick's Powder with my Morphe E20. Just to do... I'm going to go over my brows. And today I'm going to be doing a smoky look, I think. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona bronze palette. I think I've only done one other video on it, but I wanted to use it because I feel like this would be such a great palette to use. I really want to use this shade called Rhodium right here. It's a really pretty like bluish brown color, and it like has that brown blue shift, and I think it's really gorgeous, and I really want to use it today because I'm in for smoky eye. I'm in the mood for a smoky eye. I'm going to take my Morphe M504, and I'm going to take this shade Beach right here just to start warming everything up. And the colors in this palette are so pigmented. Like, look at this. And you really just want to make sure everything is super blended. I want it to be like very seamless and very blown out kind of. Alright, taking the same brush, I'm going to take this shade, mix the shades Ridge and Sundown together, and then I'm going to apply that to our corners. Actually, I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to take the Morphe M513. I'm going to take my Bdellium Tools 776. And I'm going to take the shade right here called Suntan. It's a brownish red shade. I'm going to continue applying that to the outer corners. And with my same Bdellium Tools 776. And I'm going to take the shade Deep Dive right here. It's kind of like a blackish, like a black, purpley black. And it kind of is in her like cream to powder formulation, so I'm going to go ahead and take my same brush and slightly pat that on. It's really pigmented, as you can see, so you want to go in like very small motions. I'm mainly focusing this like very close to the lash line first, and then I'll go ahead and start blending it up a little bit. Find these two red spots I just picked at my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my finger and take the Rhodium shade right here to apply into the blank spaces. Look how pretty that is. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and take my beloved Colourpop shader brush and blend out the harsh lines. Flat shader brush, and I'm going to apply the Rhodium shade with my Morphe M167. I'm going to amplify it with my Fourth Ray Beauty Mellow Milk Mist. So I want to see how pigmented this can get. I'm going to move on to the complexion for a little bit. I'm going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash, or as known as Wonder Glow. I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand and Beauty Blender. I'm a little bit congested, so don't mind me. And I'm going to be using a new foundation like cocktail that I recently found. So I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade 20WY, and this is a little bit light for me, I think. So I'm going to add in a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear Foundation in the shade 485. And I got this shade when I was self-tanned, and I'm obviously not this shade at the moment. So I'm going to mix in a little bit of this. I really do like this foundation, but I just need a better match. It looks sort of light. I don't want to look pale like a ghost. And my Sigma foundation brush, I'm just going to mix the both. Then I'm going to take my JH03, and I'm going to take some foundation on the back of my hand so it makes it easier to blend everything together. I'm going to take a little bit of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger, of course. And just to give everything a little bit of extra coverage, like the spots I just picked at, it's a little super red, so. Cream contour. Today I'm going to be using the Vanity Makeup Sculpt and Glow palette. This is the light tree. I'm just going to be taking the contour shade using the JH08. Go ahead and blend this out with my Beauty Blender. So once I go ahead and blend everything out, I'm going to go ahead with my highlighting concealer. I also have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer, but this is a little bit too light too. So I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Highlighting Concealer. This is called the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer, but I got it in a light shade. This is in 10NN. It's a little bit too light, so I will be mixing it with another concealer, which is my Dior Forever Skin Concealer, and this is in the shade 1W, so it's going to like kind of neutralize it a little bit. I'm going to go in with my Dior one first. My Urban Decay one, I love the applicator. It kind of like curves, as you can see. Yeah, it's pretty cool and different. Now I'm going to take, I really like this Luxie brush. This is the Luxie medium angled shading. This is the 207, and I like it because it's angled, so I can easily take this to blend out the harsh line. And then now I'm going to go ahead and bake. I'm first going to set everything, and then I'm going to take the extra powder to bake under my eyes. So I'm going to continue letting the powder sit for a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of the face. And I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is the 130 Buff Beige. Taking my Real Techniques powder brush and blend out the powder. We're going to go ahead and warm up this face because I look a little pasty right now. I'm going to be taking the NARS, I forget what this is called, but it's one of the newer NARS like pressed bronzers. This is in the shade Seaside, and I'm taking my MAC 1 contour. I'm using my Dior Backstage contour palette, and I'm going to take the light and deep contour. I'm using is an E4. This is an angled brush. I'll go ahead and blend everything out. This is the Real Techniques 103. Carve out the contour. Alright, so I went ahead and put some lashes on. These are the Rokael Beauty in Solar Flare. I got these because Katie on YouTube loves these. Like, these are her new like queen bees, so I got them because I love the queen bees also. So I picked these up and I really like them. They kind of remind me of a more dramatic version of the House of Lashes Siren lashes. Like, these are much more like fluffy and more flirty than the House of Lashes Siren, but I do like them. Mascara, I used the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara in the waterproof version, and I did some eyeliner on the bottom. This is the Colourpop and Karrechue eyeliner, creme gel color in Rum. It's just like a really pretty bronzy brown that I smudged on my lower lash line. And now I'm going to apply some blush, and again, don't mind me, I'm like kind of stuffed from my nose from my allergies. I'm going to be taking the Physicians Formula Butter Collection. This is a collab with Weylie. And I'm going to take the shade Wildflower right here. Taking my Real Techniques blush brush. I'm going to now apply some highlighter. I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in Indiscretion. This is like the bronzy shade. And this is the Anastasia A23. I'm going to go back with the bronze palette, and I'm going to take a little bit of the suntan shade right here with my, what is this, Makeup Shack T66. My Joseph Color shader brush, and I'm going to take the first transitional shade I used, Beach, and blend everything out. Go ahead and set my brows. I'm going to be using the Benefit Ready Set Brow. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm using my Fourth Ray Beauty. I'm going to go ahead and apply some lip liner. I also just wanted to point out that I did apply some mascara on my lower lashes. This is the Lash Discovery by Maybelline. And then we're going to apply some lip products. I'm going to go ahead and take 1993 from Urban Decay. It is their 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil. Go ahead and apply the NARS, what is this? Power Matte Lip Pigment and Get It On. It's like a nudie pink color. It's a little bit too pink, so I went ahead and applied the NYX or NYX Lip Pencil in Nude Truffle just to kind of cool it out a little bit, make it a little bit more brownie nude, because that was a little bit too pink for me. So this is the end of my tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed this really pretty, gorgeous, bluish brown smoky eye. If you want to see any more tutorials on the browns palette, please let me know down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.